little, clickbait videos or whatever, what are those thumbnails? Make the thumbnails with the big red letters banned, and then put the cosmic blessing up there. Banned church service with big, letters banned in the title too. Banned religious service. The video YouTube doesn't want you to see. Whatever it is, the video President Trump doesn't want you to see. We know that Trump, is not doing it, but that's how you get the views. And if the young people out there, I bet you Suwan Hajimara or these guys who are very artistic at computer, they're whizzes. I bet you they can do that easy.
Yeah, they sure do.
Just download their ceremony. But that, by the way, is worldwide news and everybody heard about. Download that ceremony, make a cute little thumbnail, and put it up.
Yes.
And remember to make multiples of your channel. Make 10 channels or whatever it is. At least a couple of them, and they just put them up. Because the more they try to ban the truth, the more they try to ban the kingdom, God can't be banned. His kingdom can't be banned. They can't stop it. The more they try to ban it, they only expose themselves as the totalitarian, lying, immoral socialists that they are. And all their fake moral posturing, all their fake little Hollywood and Silicon Valley propaganda stunts, all their little fakery gets more and more and more exposed. Which would explain record lows for Hollywood, record lows for the NFL, record lows for Silicon Valley, record lows for Google, record lows for CNN, record lows for anybody who tries to disarm the public with freedom. They're the ones who are moral posturing, pretending that they're trendy and love you and that they're your fans. When they live in freaking Hollywood highways and Vatican churches with 200 walls, but yet you can't have a wall around your house because then you're racist and you're anti-immigration. These people are the epitome of the hypocrites and the Pharisees of the days of Jesus. And their days of moral posturing are over. They can't pretend anymore because the internet exposes them. People with handphones expose them. And the more surveillance grids and the more spying networks and the more totalitarian Stasi systems they use, the more the matrix and the good folks within will create anti-systems against their systems to implode their systems and expose their systems for the totalitarian systems that the systems are in the system that is the totalitarian system of Satan. How many times did I use system in that word?
I lost count. It was banned.
Ban the word system. Oh my gosh, these fools are crazy. But that's what we got to do. We're calling out all the patriots out there who are watching this broadcast. Come on, if you got the tech skills and you're also a king and queen in the kingdom of God, use those tech skills, y'all. Get them working in the internet. Make those little thumbnails. Download the link, get it out. Expose it to the world that this is the ceremony that YouTube didn't want you to see. This is a ceremony that changes the world. This is the ceremony which ends Satan's kingdom. This is the ceremony which begins the kingdom of God. This is the ceremony, it's Foundation Day. This ceremony will never be forgotten in the history of mankind. This is it. Because the civilization of God is rising, multiracial, multinational, interracial, heterosexual husband and wife families with crowns of sovereignty given to them by God and rods of iron of goodness and shepherding and protection. This is their end. Do you understand, folks? It's over for them. Because if this religious vision gets out, and the fake visions of socialism, immorality, immoral socialism, or the fake visions of radical Islam giving you 72 versions of you die when you're going to go straight to the pit of hell, it's over for them. And the Chi-Coms, who are the pagan godless, pagan, organ-harvesting, demonic elites that oppress 1.6 billion poor Asian people, their time is over. And of course, don't forget the Black Horse, which is the CIA and the FBI, the deep freaking intelligence agency beta male state that are the traitors, and they rule from their little offices in Washington, getting off on power trips because they have a stupid CIA and FBI badge, and they go to freaking trendy burger restaurants, and the waitresses say, "Oh, you have a CIA badge, let me spank you right now." This is the reality that they want. This is the world that they love, where everybody's a freaking slave, so when they walk in with their little government badge, all the girls will bang them. That's how it was in Russia. That's how it is in China. That's how it is in Venezuela. That's how it is in anywhere that has been imploded under the immorality of socialism, communism, political Satanism. The worst demonic predators, the worst beta male devils get decentralized control power and just have orgies with whoever they want. That's why they do it. They want everybody so poor and so desperate and so even willing to sell their body for a freaking gallon of milk like they do in Venezuela, that they can have free sex whenever they want with any hot girl that walks by because they have a stupid government badge. That is a hell on earth. That is a hell on earth. That is a hell on earth. Oh boy, oh boy. But that's why YouTube has banned the religious ceremony of classical music. They banned this ceremony. Why'd they ban it? They don't ban people committing suicides. They don't ban people ranting on about 72 virgins that they'll get if they join ISIS. They don't even ban ISIS videos. They don't even ban ISIS freaking videos.
Cutting people's heads off.
And yet they're going to ban a religious ceremony in a small little church with Asian people and blacks and Native Americans and white folks with crowns and rods of iron, which they, by the way, helped spread worldwide through their lying fake news media, trying to smear us using the Parkland, Florida event, but that blew up their face because that came out to be a false flag, FBI screw-up, pathetic Sheriff Israel failure, standing out there while innocent young children were being killed and their heads were being blown off by a lunatic. And those cowardly Sheriff Israel who must resign now. I mean, what the hell is wrong with Parkland, Florida? Everybody, every parent in that school should be protesting in front of the sheriff's office, demanding he resign now. Where are the demonstrations? You know, our Florida sanctuary people should organize protest. I may go down for that if they do that. You guys organize protests, you may have the second king join you on the freaking protest line. To say resign now. This is ridiculous. Absurd. That pathetic piece of trash sheriff needs to go now. And the people of Parkland, Florida should be demonstrating 24/7 with blowhorns in front of his damn office saying, resign now, you piece of trash. Resign now, you piece of trash. You let our kids die. You let our kids die. Resign now, you piece of trash. Resign now, you piece of trash. You let our kids die. You let our kids die. Go now, you are fired. Go now, you are fired. Go now, you are fired. You're in charge, people! Stop being little cucks. Stop hiding behind your TV and screens. Get your ashtray out there. Organize the people. Get people who are enraged, allied with conservatives and like-minded folks, and protest peacefully, calling for his freaking resignation, this piece of trash. He let innocent children's heads get blown off while he was standing there, and his deputies were doing nothing. They were armed, they had plate armor, they had freaking AR-15s, they didn't do crap. They let the kids' heads get blown off. This is ridiculous. I know a lot of sanctuary brothers and sisters, because we're all kings and queens, we are strong and we are active, who will go down there and rally with you in front of the freaking sheriff's office. We're all already famous on the FBI list and already famous worldwide on the news list anyways because of this event. Everybody was on TV. Everybody was on TV. Everybody was on international news. Okay? You know our faces. We're the peaceful world peace group that is fighting for human rights. We're the activists. We're the activists of the new millennia. We're the freedom fighters for the new world. That is not like the New World Order, which the totalitarians crave, which is one world communism, which is the immorality and theft and lies and murder of socialism, communism, political Satanism. We're bringing truth. We're bringing peace. We're bringing God's gifts. We're bringing God's kingdom. We're bringing liberation from the totalitarian hellholes that these demons create, trying to vote in Hillary Rodham Clinton, the biggest criminal cartel in the history of the United States, and her rapist husband, Bill Clinton. Give me a freaking break. I'm sure if Florida Sanctuary start organizing there and connecting with like-minded people and conservatives and gets on those groups and then say, hey, let's go peacefully protest and exercise our constitutional free speech. And you can tell the sheriff's office, hey, we're going to protest in front of your office.
You probably have to get a permit. Yeah.
Get a permit.
Get the permit, yeah.
Get the people organized. I bet you our folks from Texas, from freaking, Louisiana, wherever, in North Carolina, we all go down. We'll help you. We'll stand with you on the front line. We know how to drive a car. I'll take the Kingmobile down there, dang on it. Oh, Lord. It's ridiculous. That bozo, that Hillary Clinton supporter, that bozo trash bag needs to go now. People in that area should be demanding his resignation. They should be I bet you if we send a letter out to Tig will come out too. I bet you, because he's always posting stuff cursing that bozo. I bet you Tig, the Benghazi hero, because he's the sponsorman for a car, and he's a real patriot, that guy. And he's like, I'll go with you to talk about gun rights in Korea and Asia. He said, I'll go with you. We should tell Tig, hey Tig, we're going to be doing a demonstration now to come on down. I bet you Mr. Pratt would come down too. We should contact Mr. Pratt too and tell him to bring some of the GOA people down there too. These people need to know that they're the freaking employees. They're not the damn master class. Talking about on CNN that he provided excellent leadership while kids' heads were getting freaking blown off and the freaking deputies were sitting there for 4 dang minutes doing nothing. This is ridiculous. And the time for the patriots to move is now. You have to be active. This is a war. It is full-on war. And of course we do it peacefully. Because we still can. But we always have the crown and rod of iron. Just in case those socialist demands become socialist immoral force, which it always becomes. And that's the insurance policy. Oh, they want to give people insurance, but they don't want to give people the real insurance against the cancer and virus of the immorality of socialism, communism, political Satanism. They don't want you to have that insurance against them because they're the damn virus. Do you understand? Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Wow. Boy, I've been ranting like an hour and a half now. Oh.